You guys, it is good to be back. Deep breaths. Hopefully it'll be easy to go through because these desks are heavy and hard to move.
Good morning. I have a mobile order for Katie. Yes. Thank you so much. You too.
And I don't wanna give it back, 'cause it's the one thing that I've got. Time and nostalgia to take it away from me. Haven't seen
Good morning, everyone. My name is Katie, and I'm going into my 6th year of teaching. I'll be teaching 3rd grade in the state of Florida, and you are here for part 1 of Classroom Setup. Classroom setup looks a lot different this year than it did last year. If you're new to my channel, I was new to this school and to this classroom last year. So I have this huge playlist that's like 6 parts long of literally me building this entire classroom from scratch. So if you're interested in how all of this stuff got here, where it's all placed, how it's organized, and all of those nitty-gritty details, you should definitely check out that playlist because it has like all of the details for you. Like literally everything. There was nothing in this classroom and then it was ready to go. So that was last year. This year, I get to stay in the same room, which has been so exciting. So it is currently the week before teachers go back for pre-planning, and I enjoy coming and like working in my classroom a little bit at my own leisure. So what I'm doing this week is I'm gonna come up and like work a little bit on my classroom every day. Partially because I need to get stuff done, but I will have time during pre-planning to work too. So I'm not like freaking out about getting things done, but partially because I want to get myself like back into the rhythm and routine of getting up in the morning and going to work and coming home. But I'm just doing like mini morning half days today. Last year it was like crunch time. I was here for long hours getting things set up, put how I wanted. And I don't have that much work to do this week, which is great. So I'm just kind of spending my morning hours here in my classroom. So the state of my room when I walked in this morning was pretty exciting because they've cleaned the carpets. I knew they had vacuumed them the last time I came in, which was about a week and a half ago, but now they've cleaned the carpets. So all of my furniture is over here in this front corner of my room, and previously it was all back here lined up. So one of the jobs on my list of things that I want to do today is move furniture back to where furniture is supposed to go, and I think that's going to be a very big job. But I'll pull out my planner and like show you my checklist and my to-do list in a little bit. I kind of need to get my like teacher table and my desk area back into order so I have a place to sit down, because currently all the chairs are stacked or moved somewhere else, so I'm just standing over here. I did stop, hold on, for Dunkin' this morning, and if you saw my little clip where I was smelling with my coffee earlier, you could tell that the drink was like dark and now it's light because it's the salted caramel cream cold brew. So as the like cold foam at the top melts, it like sinks down into the drink and makes it a little bit lighter. My favorite drink from Dunkin', they had it in March of 2020, what is this year, 2022? So I guess, no, this is 2023. Y'all, I don't know what year it is. I don't know what day it is. It's Monday. They had it in March of 2022 and they haven't brought it back since then. And so I was very excited. And I had a reward so I could just like get a free cold brew with a purchase. So I purchased like a little breakfast wrap. And then I also got 100 bonus points because it was National Drive-Thru Day. I don't know, they just emailed me about it. So I was like, cool, 100 bonus points. I'll go get this, enjoy my morning in my classroom, and then get started. So let me like go move some chairs. Yeah, I probably need to like slide my table back over where it's supposed to go, move some chairs so I can sit down and eat my breakfast and show you what like my planner checklist looks like. Okay, let's move that up a little bit. You guys, it is good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm so excited. of course, going back to school is not always like the most exciting thing. Summer's ending, for teachers at least, summer's ending, and it's kind of sad, but you just got to capitalize on all the excitement. I love being back in my classroom. I love the like potential of, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have new students in here. I love getting a coffee in the morning before coming in to be productive and like do my job. I really do like working, so there's that. All right, the first sip of cold brew is gonna hit different on the first day of classroom setup. I just know it. It is so good, and I get it just as is. So delicious. Okay, so let me pull out my breakfast. I just got like the little egg and cheese wrap. Literally, that's it. Because I was like, I know my coffee is gonna be sweet. Today I was just feeling something a little more savory. Let me grab my planner. It's my backpack. I gotta spin around. All right, we've got the planner. Super pumped. I shared about this planner a couple of vlogs ago. I'll link that vlog above if you missed it. But I went on a hunt for an everything planner that's gonna be like my life. And so I went last night and I like went through and made a to-do list for basically every day this week. I should just turn the camera around to show you. Let's do that. Okay, first off, how incredibly cute is this planner? The cover is the daisies, adorable. Look at all the fun colors right here. So I'm gonna turn and find this week so I can show you where I made my checklists. Okay, so this is my like checklist of things that I need to get done this week. Last week of summer 2023, because teachers go back next week. So I have like my school time frame of when I wanna be here. That's not exactly what I'm doing anymore. I'm just coming like in the morning hours. I was here a little later than 8:30 and I might stay till noon. Depends on when I get hungry from lunch. But there's a couple things I want to do. I need to find a tuning fork in the science lab for another collaboration that I'm doing. I want to move my desks into groups. I want to fix my cubby numbers, potentially hang disco balls, but my team teacher has those, and so I have to figure out if she's brought them up to school or not. And then I have a script that I'm working on with a brand that I'm creating content for. I have a church event this afternoon. I might go to Sam's with a friend. And then I have like the rest of my days kind of filled out. I use this as like my dumping ground of here's everything that I know in my brain that I need to do. Now I'll show you, because some of you guys were curious what the spreads look like. So at the beginning of every month, it has a goals box, a to-dos box, and reminders, which I like. I've already filled in my to-dos for July, and I've only checked off, I think I had like 5, like main, technically they're goals, but I filled out like 5 in July, and I've only checked 1 of them off. But I think this week I'll be able to check off some more. And then the monthly spread is on the back. So that's what it looks like, and it's really cute. I really love all of the like bright colors. If you know my classroom, you know that bright colors are my jam. There's November, December. So anyways, I feel pretty confident that I'm going to be able to get all of those things done. Obviously, the biggest one on the list is moving the desks back into groups, and this is going to take some time. We're planning for 20 students this year, which is exciting. I think I had 22 at the beginning of last year. And so 20 will be good. That's like what we're planning for. So maybe we'll be under that or we'll be right at it. I don't know. And I have 5 different table group areas. So I'll probably just do 4 or 5 groups of 4 to start. Maybe this was like the hardest part for classroom setup for me last year, was figuring out how to do the table arrangements. And then I've changed my teacher table since I did my classroom setup last year. And then I was moving this and I was like, I don't even know if this is as far back as it used to be. Like, it's going to be a game of how exactly, where did I have this piece of furniture? And like my desk was pushed forward. I moved it to an angle because I'm pretty sure I had it at an angle, but maybe not that much of an angle. I also could probably move it back a little bit more. I don't know. So it's going to take some playing around, but I also think I have more than 20 desks. Let me count real quick. Yeah, I think I have 22 desks, which is fine because sometimes it's good to have like an empty desk at a table group anyways. So I think I'll have to do like 2 groups of 5 and then 3 groups of 4. That makes 22. Go math. No pun intended, because that's the name of our math curriculum. But anyways, so I think I'm going to eat, sit, breathe, and then I'm going to do that first because that's the biggest task that I have to get done. And if I can get that done, it'll be huge. I'm also probably going to be very sweaty and tired after I finish that because these desks are heavy and hard to move. All of that to say, let me eat and then I'm going to do that. Okay, I thought of one other thing that I'm going to do before I start moving furniture. Over the summer, for some reason, my email kicked me out. I'm plugging my computer in, so please hold. Yes, it was already gone. Okay, so over the summer, my email like signed me out, which our passwords expire every like, I don't know, is it 90 days or something? But my password should not have expired because I was up here a week and a half ago. And then like just this last week, it was like, nope, that's not your password anymore. You got to reset it because it's expired. Here you go. So your password expired. It must be changed. But I can't do that unless I'm at school. So I was like, seriously? Okay, so I had to wait until I was here on my desktop because with two-factor authentication and all this stuff, I can't ever do it from my laptop. So now my password has been changed so I can get my email back on my phone, which will be good because I haven't checked my email in a while. Well, a while being like a week, and I wasn't doing anything last week anyway, so I was like, you know what, it'll be fine. If there's something like crucial, I'm sure somebody will text me about it. So now we're all signed in. We're good to go. I take it back. I have 38 unread emails. 38! Okay, so I'm gonna be doing that and then moving furniture because I cannot handle the little 38. No. Deep breaths. Hopefully it'll be easy to go through. Okay, here's the status on the tables. I did them all in groups like this back green one, like big rectangles, and then I remembered that I like to turn like these two to face the board because I feel like it gives more kids facing the front and it makes the group like a little smaller. So I did that with this group and this group in the front. And then in the back, I tacked my extra desks in the back. I was thinking about tacking them, putting the extra desks in the front and then just having some of the back desks empty anyways, because it's better if they sit towards the front, but I think this will be fine. I'm out of breath, can you tell? So here's my big rectangle and like that desk will be empty. So nobody will sit there, but it's there. And then here's like this, or if I have two kids who shouldn't sit next to each other there, I can like stick one there. This one's still the rectangle and the green table. And this one is just like the yellow table. So let me show you like another pan. All right, here it is. And here it is wide angle right there. I really like this setup right here. I think this is how it's gonna stay for now. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to the chairs just yet. I might wait on those and give myself a breather.
My friends are getting married, but I'm just getting by. So I'll stay up watching moonrise kingdom when I miss you sometimes. Am I lying to myself, remembering how it felt at 16? And that's the problem, not being honest with yourself at 23. But maybe it's better that I don't remember it like that. Still it's better, and I don't wanna give it back, 'cause it's the one thing that I've got. Time and nostalgia can take it away from me. Haven't seen my friends for a while now, but I guess they're doing better. Have I made this worse in the moment that everything was ending?
All right, I have been busy. I moved all the desks, moved all the chairs, and then I hung the disco balls. And I am, to say I'm obsessed is an understatement. They're from Five Below. They were $5. My teammate Jen picked them up for me because I had no success finding them, and she found them and texted me. It was like, I found them. Do you want them? And I said yes, and I have no regrets. None. I was like, do I want to pay $5 per disco ball for each table group? It just makes it fun, you know? And I had to keep the color poofs because I called my tables by color, like blue table, yellow table, all of that. And that's like huge for my management of how the classroom functions. But having the disco balls above them, oh my gosh, so much fun. So then what I did was I worked on a script for other content that I'm working on for a brand. And I checked that off my list. How is my list doing? I fixed the cubby numbers, which you guys saw. Let me show you. And the reason I fixed them is because previously it went to 24 and we're only planning for 20. And so my team lead was like, put 22 on there. And so last year, like all of the backpacks were here and then this part was empty because I went all the way up to 24. So I kind of tried to space them out. Obviously I don't have 22 hooks, so I had to double some, but I can't double in the corners because there's already a bag here and a bag here. So I tried to double right here in the middle where there's usually more space than in the corners. And then I tried to make the double at the bottom not be where the double was at the top. So here's the double, there's the double. And then I put this double over here because we'll probably only get to like 20. So I was like, putting a double on the end over here is good. But again, you can't put it in the corner. So it's not like symmetrical. If you're a symmetrical person, you could tell the doubles are in different places, but that was strategic. And then honestly, that's all I had on my to-do list. What I'm working on now are the Fox files, which are like the little organizers that our students get at the beginning of the year, and we make tabs for them using labels because that's the easiest way to make the tabs. Let me see if I can get one unzipped. Sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. So this is what they look like. We order them with school money at the beginning of the year. There you go. And then we label all these tabs. So that's like a task that David and I will be working on at home probably as we're watching TV. So I might take those boxes home, but I just made the file for the labels so I can print the labels. I'm sure I had it on my computer from last year. Let me unplug my glue gun. I'm sure I had it somewhere, but I just couldn't find it. And I was like, that's fine. I'll just type up a new one. And it took me like all of 2 minutes. So I just did that at my table. And so now I'm ready to print that. I think our printer here is running low on ink though. So I think I'll print the labels at home. So I need to pack those in my backpack. And these are going to go out to the car with me. It is currently noon, which is about when I was planning on leaving. So I'll probably leave for today, go home and eat lunch, and then come back tomorrow and get some more things done.
I don't remember it like that, it's the way you swear.